I'm Sal Esquivel, your state representative. The historic 2011 session has come to a close, and overall, it was a good session for our state. Last November, Oregonians voted for more balance in Salem, and that's exactly what we have here today. This was the first time in the history of Oregon that the Oregon House of Representatives was split between 30 Republicans and 30 Democrats. For all the early predictions of partisan gridlock, the 2011 session was one of the shortest in history. The legislature passed hundreds of bills with bipartisan support, passed a balanced state budget, and even agreed on a new legislative redistricting plan for the next 10 years. Unlike previous sessions, the legislature worked hard in bringing state spending under control. We did not raise taxes on Oregonians. State fee increases were also kept at a minimum, as agencies were forced to justify not only their programs, but their finances as well. While this year did not bring the dramatic changes that Oregon really needs, they helped put Oregon on the road to a long-term fiscal and policy reform. As your state representative, I focused on creating jobs in Medford and Southern Oregon. The legislature wasn't as successful as I would have liked, but we did pass some measures that would help support our private sector. We were successful in passing legislation to allow Oregonians in business and citizens themselves to benefit from the federal job creation tax benefits in 2011. We also extended Oregon's successful enterprise zone program to 2025 and passed several bills that would streamline approval of some industrial projects. There was also an important session for education. We funded schools first and passed the K-12 budget in April. We made significant progress in education reform. We eliminated dozens of unfunded state mandates and made progress on behalf of innovative charter schools. Unfortunately, the status quo lobby blocked several cost-saving reforms that would have enabled school districts to not only retain teachers, but avoid cuts in classroom instructions. I was proud to be part of the legislature's most historic achievement. As a member of the House Redistricting Committee, I joined colleagues in traveling across the state to seek input from Oregonians on new legislative and redistricting boundaries. Redistricting is often described as the most partisan and political activity at the state capitol. Yet for the first time in 60 years, yes, since 1951, Republicans and Democrats agreed on a new legislative plan that was signed by the governor and is law today. At this rate, if it takes another 60 years to complete this, it will be 2071 before the legislature agrees to a plan again. That's why Oregon should put an independent commission into place and takes redistricting out of the hands of the politicians. This session did not end without some disappointments and some political bickering. However, as Oregon's history is written, people will look back on this session as a time when legislators and our governor worked together to tackle very difficult issues. We still have a lot of work to do to put Oregon back on the right track, yet citizens should be proud of this short and productive session in 2011. Thank you.